Hey everybody, RetroPie Guy here. Today in this video I'm going to show you guys how I put together this UV booth for retro gaming console restoration. So a lot of retro gaming consoles out there don't necessarily hold up well over time. They're prone to yellowing and discolorations, and scrubbing does not get rid of those color issues. So what I typically do is I use a hydrogen peroxide cream on the consoles and then I put them under UV lights for a couple hours. And while that works extremely well, one of the issues that I found originally before using this UV booth, which I'm going to show you guys how to put together here in this video, is I had to keep readjusting the lights and moving the consoles to get all the different sides. So I put together this booth and now I can just put the lights in there and let the reflective foil that I add into this UV booth do all the work for me. It bounces the rays around and it pretty much exposes the entire console to these UV rays and speeds up the entire process here and makes it that much more efficient. So let's jump into the video and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about and how you can put this together for just a couple bucks or no money at all, because most of us actually have everything needed in our house already to use one of these UV booths. Let's jump into it. All right, so you can see here I have a just general plastic bin. Once that's done and you've selected your bin though, we're going to actually apply some glue to the sides and bottom of your bin. Once you've applied glue, you're going to add your aluminum foil. So I just unrolled some aluminum foil in sheets and I'm just applying that to the glued areas. For the glue of choice, you can use a wide range of different glues. It really doesn't make a difference here as long as it's going to stick to both the aluminum foil as well as the plastic bin itself. I just used some regular Elmer's glue. Elmer's does actually make a spray glue, which I think would be really convenient for something like this. You can literally just spray it to the sides of the bins and then apply your aluminum foil directly to that. I didn't have enough of that on hand to tackle this entire project, so I just used old school Elmer's glue, which did work quite well. Once you've applied your aluminum foil, you're just going to let it dry. Once it's dry, it's time to add in our UV lights. So here I have two UV floodlights, and on this particular bin, it actually has these little platforms on the sides, which are just the recessed handles from the outside protruding into the bin, but they make for a great platform to hang my UV floodlights from. You can do this however you want though. You don't have to do it exactly as I have. You can hang your lights over the top. You can put them down on the bottom surface right over the aluminum foil. You can just do whatever you want to do, and I recommend tailoring your approach to whatever console or controller you're actually restoring. You can see here I'm using just a regular controller for Dreamcast, so it's a pretty small area that I'm trying to apply these UV rays to. So I don't have to be too picky. I do find that smaller items work best the way that I have it set up here, with the UV lights hanging above them and shining downward. And then obviously the aluminum foil is going to act as a reflector to distribute those UV rays evenly throughout the surface of our area there. Another way that you could do this is you could just flip over your bin. So say you were to set everything up on a desk or a countertop, you could go ahead and do that and then just put your bin right over the top, so it would be reversed from what I have here for my particular setup. You can do this either which way. It makes no difference really, but you're going to want to do it tailored to exactly what you are restoring. So for me today, again, these are small controllers, so I find that this is the ideal way to get it exposed to the UV lights. Typically you want to have your UV lights shining onto the area of the item that you're restoring for about 3 to 4 hours, I find to be the sweet spot. Some items are going to take longer, some items will take much less than that. I find that to be a pretty solid average. You could just do this before bed one night, just leave it going overnight, and then shut everything down in the morning. There's really no benefit that I've seen personally beyond using them for like an 8-hour stretch. That seems to be excessive if anything, but I wouldn't recommend going over that period of time. But you can always go back and reapply your hydrogen peroxide cream and go through this process over again if you choose to. So say I did these controllers here and after 3 or 4 hours I took them out, shined them up, cleaned them up, and I saw that there was still a little bit of yellowing in certain areas. I could reapply to those specific areas and then drop it back in here under the UV lights for another couple hours or so if need be. But that is the entire process here for setting up and using this UV booth for console or controller restoration. All right, so you can see from this video, this UV booth does the job. It makes everything super fast and easy when restoring a retro gaming console and getting rid of those unsightly discolorations. If you'd like to put this together, I'll put a list of everything needed again in the description of this video. I'll also include a couple links to different bins and whatnot on Amazon if you're looking for ideas as to size and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit easier for you. But definitely don't have to get it on Amazon. You can pick up bins and obviously foil just about anywhere. So that's going to do it for this video today, though. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. Always happy to help you guys out any way I possibly can. If you enjoyed the video and you found this information helpful, smash the like button for me. It's a huge help here on YouTube. Also, if you'd like to stay in the loop for everything RetroPie Guy in the future, anytime I put out a new video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can do so in the bottom corner of this video right here. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching.